So welcome to the 2024 Florence State of the Town. We are very proud of what's going on here in Florence, and we like to brag about it. Usually that's my job, but I'm not going to do that today. We're going to let our mayor do that today. But I do want to, first of all, thank everybody that made this happen. First of all, SRP, thank you for being the title sponsor. It really helps us do these events, and we can't do it without you. Also, Cox, again, thank you from the bottom of our hearts. A round of applause. APS, Florence Copper, the great partners in the community. It really what makes this town special. So again, my name is Roger Beatty, and I'm going to do a couple of introductions just to start so we all know who's here. You don't have to stand if you don't want to, but first of all, we do have a mayor, another mayor in town from Apache Junction, Chip Wilson. Where'd he go? There he is. There he is. We have a House of Representative, District number 16, Ms. Teresa Martinez. We even have our county supervisor, District number 4 Supervisor, Jeff McClure. And trying to spy on us to see how we're doing things, we have a council member from Queen Creek. I don't know if he wants to be introduced, but Mr. Brown, Jeff Brown's here from Queen Creek. Oh, sorry. Keep going around. I don't believe we were supposed to have another mayor, but I don't see her coming from Superior, so we'll maybe introduce her later. To start off, I know we've all been waiting, but I'm going to introduce Mr. Buchanan Davis, who is the Director of Local Government Relations from SRP, to give a couple of words to start this off.
Well, thank you. Thanks for the opportunity to be here. My name is Buchanan Davis, Director of our Local Government Relations team, and we're excited and proud to help sponsor this event along with the Chamber. We're grateful for all the work that they do, and as you all experience growth in Florence, so does SRP. And so we're alongside this ride with you all, and it's exciting, and it's fun, and it's different, and it's hard, and it's challenging, but it's a fun and a good thing. And I live next door, so I see this firsthand as a resident of Santan Valley. So I'm grateful for all of the things that we are seeing happen in Florence. It's a beautiful day today. As they say, that's a Chamber of Commerce day, right? You couldn't order a better, beautiful morning driving down here. And I'm thinking about Florence and just the uniqueness down here. I love coming down here. One of my favorite things to do is as we drive through Florence, is tell my kids or tell people the story. So you see the old county courthouse where the county supervisors live and work and work, not live, I guess. You feels like you live there someday, yeah. But there's an old picture that I saw once, or drawing, I guess, of the courthouse, and back in the way olden Western days, you know, of the sort of the noose and whatnot that was used to hang the bad guys and whatnot. So you very much have a Western culture here, which is really cool and really neat. And as a rural Arizona, I certainly appreciate. But you've embraced what is your history, but you've also embraced the future, and so it's really exciting. We're going to see and hear a lot more of that from the mayor today. But anyway, SRP is proud to sponsor. We have facilities not too far from here where we're generating power for this new growth. It's an energy center, our Copper Crossing Energy Center, we call it, and we're exploring some new technologies and making sure that we keep the lights on, and that's what we do best, and we're grateful to do that and serve this community. So with that, I want to introduce the mayor. I'm grateful for our partnership with her leadership. We've seen a lot of growth and tremendous things happen out here that we're going to hear from. And my understanding, Mayor, is that your last one as her term's ending this year. But as you all know, the mayor is an educator here and has been heavily involved in this community for a long time. She cares, and it shows. And she has great relationships outside the city, and so we're grateful to partner with her. And with that, I'll turn the time over to the mayor.
Thank you, and good morning, everybody. Thank you for being here. 7 o'clock in the morning, and they said, 7 o'clock in the morning, are you sure? I said, absolutely. Everybody's going to be so excited, they're ready to go. All right, so good morning. I am thrilled to welcome you all to the 2024 Historic Florence State of the Town. And it is an honor and a privilege to stand before you today as the mayor of Florence, Arizona. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance, followed by a moment of silence. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please stand for a moment of silence as we observe those who have sacrificed for our country and the freedom that we have. Thank you. As we gather to reflect upon the progress and achievements of our town, I'm excited for the opportunity to share all of the success and the advancements that we have made as a community. From economic growth to infrastructure improvements to social initiatives and environmental sustainability, Florence has continued to thrive and progress in a positive direction. I want to extend a warm welcome to all our esteemed guests, our community leaders, our business owners, and our residents who have taken time out of their busy schedules to be here with us this morning. Your presence is a testament to your dedication and commitment to making Florence a better place for all. And I'm grateful for the opportunity to work alongside each and every one of you, and as we move forward with our shared mission to build a stronger, more vibrant community. I'd also like to take a moment to express gratitude to the Greater Florence Chamber of Commerce for holding and organizing today's event. Their dedication and professionalism exhibited is a testament to its exceptional leadership. Please join me in thanking Executive Director, Mr. Roger Beatty, I couldn't see past the screen. Just moving a few things. Chair Brian Martineau with Arizona Public Service. Vice Chair Rita Resnick with Florence Unified School District. Secretary Sophie Desart with Florence Copper. Treasurer Carrie Bradley with Carrie Bradley and Associates. Director Shelley Robinson with the Florence 1800 Peacemakers. Director Justin Eckenbarger with the Florence Fudge Shop. And Director Michael Baca with Casa de Baca Studios. It is through collaborative endeavors like these that we strengthen our community bonds and we celebrate our collective achievements through our town. To the entire team of the Greater Florence Chamber of Commerce, thank you for your hard work and your continued commitment to our community. I'd like to next introduce the members of the Town Council and the boards and commission members that are here in attendance this morning. We have Vice Mayor Johnny Mendoza. He's the Town Liaison for Planning and Zoning Commission, Public Safety Retirement Boards, East Valley Transportation Committee, and Pinal County Board of Supervisors. Council Member Michelle Cortez. She is our town liaison for the Historic District Advisory Commission, Teen Council, and Greater Florence Chamber of Commerce, and she had also served as a vice mayor. Council Member Maldonado. He is the town liaison for the Board of Appeals, Pinal Partnerships, and the Pinal County Water Augmentation Authority Board. And Councilmember Nicole Buccellato. She is the liaison for the Community Services Advisory Board, our Planning and Zoning Commission, and the Florence Unified School District. I also want to recognize Councilmember Neal and Councilmember Kristen Larson. With us, we also have two of our teen council members in the audience, so I want to say thank you for coming this morning. They're exceptional young ladies from Florence High School, Addison Atwell and Jasmine Cortez. Miss Kathy Adams is with our Planning and Zoning Commission. Miss Christine Reed is with our HDAC and our Florence Memorial Park Ad Hoc Committee. Miss Janet Duttmeyer is with our HDAC Committee. Kathleen Del Rosa is with our Planning and Zoning Commission. And Miss Victoria Knight with our HDAC. Was I able to catch everybody who attended this morning? Did I miss anybody on any of our boards and commissions? Okay. I always want to make sure that everybody is recognized because honestly, to volunteer and give your time and your efforts, it takes a lot and it really is appreciated. Let's give them all one more round of applause. So before delving into our accomplishments of the past year, I also want to shine a spotlight on our dedicated team members who have recently been honored with Years of Service Awards in the town of Florence. We have Miss Carolyn Ballard. She's with our recreation programmer. Maricela Benitez is a senior planner with the town of Florence. Ryan Burson is a streets maintenance worker, number 3. And that is not Carolyn Ballard. Thank you. I'm like, and I need to pull out my speech. This is Mr. Victor Cantu. We have Jennifer Evans, who is a management analyst with the town of Florence. John Kemp, who is a battalion chief. And Corey Usher, who is a captain and a paramedic with our fire department. Miss Teresa Bustillos, who's an administrative assistant. Rumdul, she also goes by Pip In. She's a firefighter paramedic with the town of Florence. Michael Sherm, who is an engineer paramedic. Miss Becky Jimenez, who is a finance director. She also served as a council member and then went back and helped us again in her role as finance director. Mr. Raymond White, who is our maintenance foreman. And we are especially proud as well of our team members who received special recognition for their years of service this past year. In the first picture, there's Miss Allison Feliz, and she was named Arizona Parks and Recreation Association's 2023 Young Professionals Award. Patricia Buchanan, she received her certified election official certificate. She had to go through some rigorous training and professional development for this achievement, and we're very proud and thankful that she's able to operate this for our town. Jim Walter has been recognized by the Elks Lodge for Meritorious Service Award for his service to the town of Florence and the fire department. Taylor Price received the Chamber of Commerce Firefighter of the Year Award. Our Florence Police Department, Southern Arizona Law Enforcement Engagement Mission Task Force Badge of Certificate of Appreciation. That took a team. With our years of service continuing on, nope, I apologize, not years of service continuing on. Sergeant David Peterson was named by the Chamber of Commerce as Officer of the Year. Officer Don Campbell has been named Pinal County Attorney's Officer of the Year. And Mr. Officer Mackenzie Brown was recognized by the Coolidge Florence Elks Lodge 2350 as their Officer of the Year. And our police chief, Mr. Bruce Walls, Arizona Law Enforcement Accreditation Program Assessor of the Year. He also brought forward individuals who serve our country and assisted us in a time of need at our police department. So we want to give special thanks to Sergeant Joshua Cantrell, Sergeant Lloyd Underhill, and Specialist David Layton, Private First Class Roberto Reyes. These military members took up ancillary duties at the police department during COVID, and because of them and their selfless actions, police officers were able to remain focused on calls and serving the public during this period. This marks the end of the deployment for them, and the town of Florence wished them well in their endeavors at this council meeting. Moving to our success in the housing and economic development, in a recent article from Grande Living, our flourishing town was spotlighted for dramatic growth and development. With our corporate limits encompassing over 62 acres, of which only 10% is developed, the potential for Florence's growth is enormous. We have so much opportunity ahead of us. The expansion of the employment opportunities in Florence and Pinal County is paving the way for increased housing demand. Currently, we are boasting around 4,100 jobs, and our employment rates have a steady growth of 2.1%. And Florence Copper will also soon be boosting these numbers because having received their final EPA approval late last year, they are now gearing up to bring in over 100 jobs in Florence this year. In addition, after constructing their commercial facility and launching their full-scale operations, which they are anticipated to do so next year, Florence Copper is anticipating they will generate 250 well-paying permanent positions in the town and 500 positions in the county, which will total more than 800 direct and spin-off jobs throughout the state. And this is according to an economic study impact that was put together by Arizona State University, with an estimated annual production capacity of 85 million pounds of grade A copper cathode and a mine life of 22 years. Florence Copper represents an expansion of total U.S. copper production of nearly 4% over 2023 levels. In addition to Florence Copper, other industrial partners such as LG Energy Solutions, Nikola, Procter & Gamble, and nearby communities will also contribute to a robust employment landscape that will positively impact Florence's growth and development in years ahead. Our residential sector is witnessing a surge as well. And if you watch our council meetings, we're always talking about the housing that's coming in, the growth that's coming in. How are we going to accommodate that with our roads and our infrastructure? Well, the permits for new homes did triple in 2023, and it averaged 25 single-family residential permits per month. And in terms of total permits, our community development staff issued 1,132 permits last year, showcasing the vibrancy and the growth within our town. Notable projects include the expansion of Anthem at Merrill Ranch, Western Crossings, Bisbee Ranch, and Meritage Homes groundbreaking of developments near Merrill Ranch community. As we look ahead, our town is in the planning and entitlement stages of exciting projects like CD Farms, they just presented at our most recent council meeting this past Monday, and Florence 287. This promises extensive residential development and community enhancements. We're not just building houses, we're building communities. And these new master planned developments will offer thoughtful urban development that aligns with our vision for smart and sustainable growth. I'm really thrilled to share these opportunities and this knowledge with you today, as it is a testament of the forward-thinking strategies and collaborative efforts of our community development team. Moreover, I am really proud to announce that the town of Florence has been recognized in the efforts on a broader stage. Last year, we received the prestigious Best General Plan Communities, Less Than 50,000 Residents Award from the Arizona Planning Association. This plan was overwhelmingly supported by our voters in the town of Florence, and it is our vision for the future. While we prepare for the future, the town is also launching new efforts to preserve Florence's rich history. To that end, I am proud to announce that the town has secured a federal grant in collaboration with SHPO, the State Historic Preservation Office, to update the design guidelines to our historic downtown. This is going to ensure our heritage, our architectural elements, and our unique character, which is a cornerstone of our identity as we move forward. Let's give a round of applause, because I see my HDAC beaming in the audience. In addition, the ongoing efforts to revitalize historic downtown, it's very much borne its fruit as well. The town's Silver King Marketplace is fully leased out. Every business is thriving and successful. The tenants in this iconic, in our iconic buildings also on Main Street, you'll see Rexall Pharmacy. That's being repurposed. We'll have BCDC, which is Box Canyon. He's running like an ancillary tactical store. We also have, this is what happens when I go off script. Ace Hardware and Birds and Bones Barbecue. They've been enhancing their building's exterior spaces, and they've been taking opportunities through the Town of Florence's facade grant program to bring their outside buildings up to aesthetics as well. So we're looking forward to all of those great developments that are continuing to go on Main Street. The town is also proud to have newly welcomed variety of businesses on Main Street, including the Irish Cowboy Pub, Birds and Bones Barbecue, Lexan Lane Studio, Alta Engineering, Ponderosa Dispensary, Desert Honey Sweet Teas, and Arizona Flower Girl, which are all adding to the dynamic tapestry of our downtown and our local economy. Adding to the momentum, Bar 727, the Florence Family Dentistries, they've also recently joined our communities as well, further contributing to the diverse landscape of the downtown. Our commercial areas along Hunt Highway are also witnessing noticeable growth as well, with the opening of Big O Tire, Superstar Car Wash, and forthcoming businesses such as AutoZone. There's a Starbucks that is coming late next fall and is currently under construction. In addition to the private development, the town is proud to serve as the county seat and the hub of government operations for Pinal County. Through collaborative efforts, the town of Florence has played a pivotal role in providing permitting and inspection services for key public infrastructure projects, including the new Public Defender's Office, county elections, the Medical Examiner's Building, and we look forward to our continued partnerships with the county as we tackle joint projects together with growth, development, transportation, and public safety. I was waiting. I let that pause go, Supervisor. Each year, the collective efforts of our residents and our businesses contribute to making Florence an exceptional place to call home. And over the past year, Florence has received numerous accolades in recognition of these efforts. We have been rated #1 safest city in Arizona by security.org, #1 safest city in Arizona by alarms.org, #1 safest city by Ramsey Solutions, #6 safest city in Arizona by Home Snacks. Number 1 best suburb to buy a house in Phoenix by Nietzsche. Number 2 best places for young professionals in Pinal County by Nietzsche. Number 2 best place to retire in Arizona by Home Snacks. Number 5 safest city in Arizona with the best quality of life by Moving Waldo. And the number 10 best Arizona retirement communities, Anthem at Merrill Ranch, Golf at 55. Let's give a round of applause for all of that. I see a theme of community development and public safety happening here. Next, I'd like to take a moment to discuss the financial position of the town. At the last fiscal year, the town's assets and deferred outflows exceeded the liabilities and deferred outflows by $201 million. And of this amount, just over $53 million may be used to meet the town's ongoing obligations, and the town's total net position increased by $16.4 million, which represents 9% from the prior fiscal year. Net position in the governmental activities increased by $13 million as the town allocated resources to improve roadways, water, wastewater infrastructure. Our governmental funds reported a combined fund balance of $76.5 million, reflecting growth attributed to strategic investments and infrastructure and grant revenue. With approximately 29% of this available for discretionary spending, the town's financial health remains strong. And in the town's investment in capital assets, we also saw an increase. While our outstanding debt decreased slightly, the implementation of the town's new permanent-based budget, approved by our voters through Prop 459, has allowed us to budget for critical needs, new projects, ongoing operations. And this happened more effectively than it had in prior years, with planned expenditures totaling $87,501,074. As our finance department continues to excel, they're also finding new ways to share that success and transparency with our residents. With the department's recent adoption of the ClearGov software, residents can now track and monitor the town's high-profile transportation and public infrastructure projects. And if you'd like more information, you can go onto the town's website, and right under that tab, there's a link to the ClearGov, and you can see all of the projects that are occurring. This is due to the exceptional efforts of town staff and management analyst Jennifer Evans. The town has been successful in securing a substantial amount of grants, totaling $2,129,841. This grant, all of these grants, they play such a pivotal role in supporting and enhancing a variety of critical operations and services that the town provides. $30,000 from FEMA assisted our firefighters by purchasing 4 thermal imaging cameras. $11,000 was secured from Firehouse Subs Foundation for the fire department for a fire extinguisher training program unit. $1,118,000 from the Arizona Border Fund to fund police for 4 dispatch consoles and 4 mobile radios. More than $103,000 from the governor's office of highway safety for overtime and a speed enforcement vehicle, which is really cool looking. They won't let me drive it. $300,000 from the Arizona Department of Homeland Security for overtime, benefits, mileage, and 8 mobile radios. $39,000 from Southwest Rural Law Enforcement Assistance Program for a portable 25-foot telescoping camera system. More than $154,000 to community services from Gila River Indian Community, the ADOT 5310 program, and Arizona Diamondbacks for fitness equipment, Give a Lift program, and our Arizona local Little League field improvements. $260,000 from 2 community development block programs to assist with our ADA sidewalks. $29,000 from State Historic Preservation Office for preservation projects, and more than $56,000 for library, forces of nature, homeschooling happenings, healthy lifestyle with the community library, memory care, and women and self-care. Let's give a round of applause for all of those grants that she was able to secure this past year. In addition to the significant grant funding, the town has also effectively leveraged funds from the Arizona Water Infrastructure Finance Authority, totaling $4,840,023. This is for water and sewer projects throughout the town. Furthermore, the town has successfully allocated more than $5 million in American Rescue Plan Act, ARPA funding, for critical water, sewer, and capital improvement projects. By securing these resources, the town of Florence has continued to make significant strides in our infrastructure that benefits the town and our community for years to come. In our ongoing efforts to enhance the town's sustainability and energy efficiency, I am pleased to highlight a notable accomplishment from this past year. Last June, we welcomed Tony Magers, APS Outreach Manager, who presented the town with a substantial energy efficient rebate totaling $55,082. And over the last 18 months, the town, in collaboration with Amoresco, successfully completed an HVAC and lighting equipment upgrades at the town facilities. These projects were extensive. They involved 6 HVAC system upgrades, 18 LED changeout efforts, and 4 LED upgrade projects for streetlight improvements in districts 1 through 3, and the remaining lights all throughout our town. In total, we're proud to announce that 1,253 streetlights were successfully changed over and converted to LED lighting, which saves energy. SRP is also investing in sustainability and expanding in Pinal County. One example is right here in Florence. We have the Copper Crossing Energy Research Center. And this project features a combination of advanced solar and natural gas. And it has a it's a pilot project to test the long-duration energy storage technologies. And these new technologies are projected to store up to 10 hours of power compared to 4 hours of traditional batteries. Copper Crossings will play an important role in SRP's strategies to deliver reliable energy, which is also affordable in the state of Arizona, and that is very much needed, especially as we come to our summer months. Our bills are higher because we are using more energy and power. Over the past year, the town of Florence has witnessed incredible progress on major initiatives. Our focus on investing in our capital assets has translated into tangible improvements, including roadway enhancements and utility upgrades that elevate the quality of life for our residents. Over the last year, the Public Works Department has been hard at work completing several key projects for our community, from a significant pavement restoration project in Anthem and Florence Gardens, also downtown at First Street, to the purchase of the water storage bank for the Charles Whitlow Rodeo Grounds, and the installation of the cutting-edge supervisory control and data acquisition systems at the Southwest Water Treatment Plant. Territory Square. Raise your hand if you've heard of Territory Square in the town of Florence. Okay, we have been working on this project since before I was on council. And oh my goodness, this is going to be absolutely amazing when it is fully built out. So the town is moving forward with a letter of map revision to remove a 47-acre parcel within Territory Square from the Gila River floodplain. And this marks a pivotal step in creating the future development opportunities in Territory Square, just north of this community center where we are today. In ensuring the town's water infrastructure, we've also invested in a critical pump improvements for well number 5, and once it is complete, we will be capable of delivering 1.1 million gallons of water per day to our southwestern service area. Concurrently, projects such as odor control enhancements at the South Wastewater Treatment Plant demonstrate our dedication to environmental stewardship and community well-being. The Heritage Park Lighting Project. If you live around here or come around here at night, have you seen the kids over at the park? They're playing Little League, they're on the basketball court. Well, we're really thankful and appreciative to everybody who supported being able to put lights up at Heritage Park to make that happen, because without that, it wasn't a safe environment at that time. And the Heritage Park Lighting Project is a testament of our commitment to enhancing these community spaces. And I want to let you know, if you haven't already seen it, it is completed. The initiative involved the replacement of outdated and inefficient light fixtures with the 44 new LED fixtures throughout the park. And again, it improved safety. It created a welcoming environment for all who choose to visit Heritage Park at night. Next, I am pleased to share progress on the town's key transportation initiatives. First and foremost, we're collaborating with Pinal County to widen both town and county sections of Hunt Highway. I know transportation is important to everybody in here, because when you came in this morning, did you run into a little bit of traffic? Who said no? You came from that way. I ran into high school kids trying to go to school. First and foremost, we are collaborating with Pinal County to widen those roads. And to facilitate this partnership, our council has approved an agreement with the county to complete the design and state land right-of-way acquisitions. These improvements will encompass roadways both east of Attaway Road as well as sections north of the Florence Hospital and beyond town limits. In addition to these improvements, the town has acquired land near Hunt Highway and Attaway Road to facilitate our Attaway intersection improvement project. This will add an additional turn lane and modify traffic signal timing to enhance traffic flow for this intersection. As some of you know, if you're going that way and it's about 5 o'clock at night, if you're coming in that back way from Coolidge or Florence High School, I hope you have some good music in your car. No discussion about transportation in Pinal County would be complete without mentioning the Pinal County half-cent sales tax. It was the road maintenance fund, to be specific, and this fund provides essential revenue for transportation throughout the county. And since its renewal in 2005, the town has received over $25 million, which we've used to fund essential maintenance and transportation improvement projects. Examples include a 5-year chip sealing project, which covered 18 miles in Florence's core area, and asphalt overlay project along Arizona Farms Road, which we repaired many potholes, cracks, other safety concerns, and the continuation of the county's half-cent road maintenance fund. It's really vital in regards to maintaining the roads in the town of Florence region. It is set to expire in 2026, and I do encourage you to learn more about this funding by visiting the county's website. It says preserving our future. Make sure that you understand what it is. If you have any questions, please reach out to county or the town, and we'd be happy to sit down, meet with you, because transportation, infrastructure, roads, they're vital to us. This is how we're going to move in and out of our communities. We can also reach out to Representative Martinez. She's got a big purse. I'm kidding. Regarding the regional improvements and transportation partnerships, the town is continuing to assist and support ADOT in their work for the north-south corridor. The northern section of this corridor, which runs the US 60 to Arizona Farms Road, is proceeding through its second environmental impact study to narrow and identify a path, future interchange sections, and other design features for the roadway. Arizona State Transportation Board also made recent contributions to this project, officially naming North-South Corridor Route 505 in December of last year. The town was excited to witness the completion of the Gila River Bridge replacement last year. This new bridge, which has wider shoulders, has pedestrian walking path, it was completed on schedule and it will serve our residents for many years to come. What was really interesting about this project is the fact that it was the first of its kind where they built it and then they slowly moved it together. So that was great to watch, and they are using that method in other communities now as well. Finally, earlier this year, this is another project that this has been on the books before I was on council, and I'm going to be honest with you. I thought this is never going to happen. We're not going to have a roundabout in the town of Florence. It's happening. I know, well, yes, actually we do. My son showed me the other one when we were driving around. There's another one in the Anthem community as well. But in downtown Florence, this unique V has always been in our community. Why V comes together. So we're excited to see the commencement of the long-awaited roundabout project at the intersection of State 287 and SR 79B. After 15 years of hard work and anticipation, this transformative project, made possible through the collaboration with ADOT, the Maricopa Association of Governments, and our dedicated staff, marks a significant milestone in improving the town's transportation infrastructure. We would like to thank ADOT, MAG, Pinal County, and our regional partners for their support and partnership on these projects. Together, we will create more efficient and connected communities. Next, I'm pleased to provide an update on the town's water resources. First, I'd like to highlight the establishment of the town's groundwater savings facility agreement with the new Magma Irrigation and Drainage District. This agreement will allow us to store our current allotment of CAP water for future use, generating long-term storage credit units that will benefit both our town and EPCOR's utility, which services the area north of Florence through our long-term storage credit exchange agreement. In addition, we made modifications to our designation for the assured water supply to ensure that we can continue to support project growth and development. And to bolster our efforts in managing public outreach, conservation initiatives, and water resources efficiently, our town made a strategic investment by bringing in a new water resource analyst this past fiscal year. While the lower Colorado River Basin has experienced favorable hydraulic conditions recently, reductions still need to be made to improve the conditions. We are happy to report that the town of Florence will not receive any CAP reductions in 2024, and we will continue to receive our annual allotment of water. Recognizing the pivotal role that water plays in the ongoing growth of our town and our county, it is imperative that we remain vigilant in monitoring and conserving our water resources for the future. We're also getting our youth involved in this. Ms. Paige Gangoff, who works for the town of Florence, is facilitating a project to engage our youth. They have an opportunity to put together some posters, coloring. We're going to bring them in, judge them, and have them on display in the library. And we're really looking forward to bringing that awareness from early all the way through. Water is life. Next, I am thrilled, as we have our two young ladies in the audience, and our additional teen council members did have some benchmarks this week, so we love their participation. We have a journey that we have embarked on in revitalizing our Florence Teen Council. And this is a testament to our commitment to the flourishing youth in our community. Reestablished at the request of Councilmember Cortez and myself, the Teen Council operates with the mission of empowering young leaders and fostering their skills, providing a platform for them to voice ideas and requests and forward youth-centric recommendations to the Town Council. Through collaborative efforts with local high school and social media outreach, we successfully appointed dedicated members who now serve as youth representation in our community. Local students Alicia Sullivan, Aidan Rankin, Corinthian Carroll, Miley Darrison, Emma Coffey, Jasmine Cortez, and Addison Atwell were appointed to the Florence's new teen council in April of last year. You'll see in the picture, we've attended youth symposiums, other municipalities. We are planning a teen symposium here in September of 2023, where we'll be hosting youth from around the state. And we do want to also give special thanks and recognition. Representative Martinez and Senator Shope allowed us to come in. They provided us with an amazing tour, some background knowledge and experience on the floor. A mock session. So thank you so much. Through the Teen Council, Florence youth now have a productive platform to communicate teen-centric programs, policies, ideas, and recommendations to community leaders. While they are developing their leadership skills and they are participating in the Arizona League of Cities and Towns, they attended the annual conference last year, and they will be attending and presenting again this year. In its inaugural year, the Teen Council actively engaged with local leaders and councils from across the state and contributed to many events such as Florence Makes a Difference Day and the Junior Parada and Hometown Holidays. As we celebrate the achievements of the council's first year, we recognize the enthusiasm, the dedication of these young leaders, playing a vital role in creating a brighter future for Florence, Arizona. Welcome to our new Teen Council, and we're excited to work with these amazing students. In celebrating the spirit of our community, we've been honored to extend support to various initiatives that uplift and strengthen Florence. Allow me to share some impactful contributions from the Town Council. Supporting FHS Cheer, Council proudly contributed to the Florence High School Championship cheer team. This support played a crucial role in enabling their participation as they engaged at the national level of cheerleading championships. They went to Orlando, Florida, and this marked significant achievement for our cheerleaders, ensuring their first ever bid to compete in both game day and show cheer categories. Active participation in the Michelle Gallagher co-ed softball tournament. That's coming up, I believe, on March 16th. So if you'd like to come on out and cheer on your team council, we're very good softball players. We try really hard. We have heart. No, you bring the tutus, you bring the fun. Yes, yes. You know those cheers in the dugouts that all the girls do? Yeah, that's her. Our community spirit shone through our active involvement in the Michelle Gallagher co-ed softball tournament, and we registered teams. We actively contribute to the Memorial Foundation, and this foundation's annual tournament at Heritage Park honors Michelle Gallagher's memory. The proceeds go to youth in the community through youth scholarship funds, and the contributions play a vital role in supporting the youth scholarship program, covering recreation and aquatic program costs for our young residents who are in need of assistance. We secured tables at the Paladin Winter Gala, and in a show of support, the Paladin Outreach, we secured tables at the 9th Annual Paladin Winter Gala. This nonprofit strives to bring sports and recreation services to underserved youth in Southwest Valley. Our contribution aided Paladin in raising funds for grassroots and faith-based sports programs benefiting families in Santan Valley, Queen Creek, Florence, and it impacted approximately 1,500 young athletes that attend Florence Unified School District. We continue the support for the graduation lock-in event Our commitment to the graduation lock-in event continues as we proudly maintain support for our Florence schools. Since its inception in 2017, the program has provided a safe and celebratory environment for our graduating students, contributing to a notable absence of drug, alcohol, or traffic-related post-graduation accidents. And these ongoing contributions underscore our dedication in fostering supportive and thriving community, positively impacting the lives of our residents, particularly our youth. And lastly, our Women's Club. This is the Denim and Diamonds Gala. That is also coincidentally the same day as the Michelle Gallagher softball tournament. And I am pleased to share that the Town Council recently contributed to the Denim and Diamonds Gala. And this event is set for next Saturday, March 16th. And it aims to raise funds dedicated to the restoration of their historic clubhouse. This cherished community landmark is in need of essential repairs. And if you'd like to support this critical cause, please visit their website or stop by the Florence Visitor Center to purchase some tickets. I'm excited to share that the Town of Florence has received the designation of Certified Autism Center. Our team has completed specialized training with the International Board of Credentialing and Continuing Education Services, further enhancing our ability to provide exceptional service and experience for our autism community. Through this autism-specific training, our team is now better equipped to create an environment that fosters understanding and accessibility. And this milestone marks our commitment to inclusivity, and we eagerly anticipate continuing our efforts to ensure the Town of Florence is a place where everyone can come and survive and thrive. This year, exciting developments are taking place in our recreation department. With our library, we have initiated engaging half-day programming tailored for the teens in our community. This program kicked off with a classic rec yard games like cornhole, bucket ping pong, and foosball, made available in the recreation rooms of the library and the community center. What started as a simple idea has evolved into a dynamic, lots of planned activities that are happening for our youth. When we listen to our teens and we hear what they want and we bring that to life, it's truly a win for everybody that's involved. We also have the Dorothy Nolan Senior Center, and they've induced several new activities. Grandparents' Day was held in September, and this was a highly successful event for community members of all ages. Mixing Up Memories was a new event that provided senior citizens with the opportunity to prepare a childhood memory to reminisce and to share with others. And then we had Harvest Bingo. This combined shared efforts from local businesses and the senior center to provide a night of socialization and entertainment. And it was a highly successful event that also engaged our local business owners as well. The Community Services Department has many fun and educational opportunities. They're entertaining. We have so many events planned in 2024. There's always something going on, if not every week, sometimes multiple points during the week. In the past year, our library has achieved remarkable success in receiving grant funding totaling $34,000, and this funding has been utilized for various impactful projects, including the implementation of a story walk project right over here at Heritage Park. And this changes each season. It provides interactive and educational experiences for visitors. And we have also established a Learning Commons multi-functional space that offers essential resources and support for our community members. Additionally, we've launched a health initiative program titled Women and Self-Care, which focuses on health-related topics specific to women, empowering them to prioritize their well-being. These accomplishments highlight our commitment to enriching our community and empowering individuals to lead healthier and more fulfilling lifestyles. Over the past year, our library has achieved other remarkable milestones as well. Demonstrating our commitment to diverse educational and entertainment offerings, we've more than doubled our monthly activities from 26 to 54. This expansion includes the introduction of programs such as early childhood literacy activities, STEM, health literacy initiatives, DIY, fitness programs, chess clubs, so much more. Furthermore, we're privileged to host. I believe we were 1 in 9 for the state of Arizona. The NASA library exhibit came. It was Moon, Mars, and Beyond. And actually, the Viney Jones Library was honored to be one of only 8 public libraries across the country chosen to host the exhibit. And we are the sole library that hosted this event as well in Arizona. With the support of the town council, we have expanded our makerspace equipment as well, and now offer enhanced resources such as Glowforge, the poster printer, power tools, building partnerships with organizations such as the Arizona Science Center, NASA, and ASU has helped us further develop our community's cultural and learning experiences. While we continue to engage our community through events like the annual bookmark contest, which encourages a love for reading and showcases the artistic talents of our local students, our newly implemented monthly newsletter, available both in print and electronically, ensures that our community members have easy access and knowledge of the programs that are being offered. Last year, we took great pride in officially renaming our library as the Viney Jones Library. This is a tribute to the remarkable contributions of longtime librarian, Mama Viney. Viney made immeasurable contributions to our community. She was instrumental in implementing Florence's summer reading program, children's programs, special programs, activities for Black History Month, and many activities for local youth. Viney loved working with young people. She was a positive influence, and she always wanted to make a positive difference, and she did so in their lives. As we strive to provide exceptional services and programs for our community, we thank you for your continued support of the Viney Jones Library. In September 2023, the town of Florence welcomed Fire Chief Mitch Snyder, and since then, Chief Snyder has actively engaged with the fire department staff, dedicating 2 to 4 hours with each employee to understand their perspectives on the Florence Fire and Medical Department. Currently, a comprehensive presentation for the town management is in progress, summarizing valuable insights gained. To foster effective communication, command staff meetings and leadership team meetings have been established with detailed meeting minutes shared across the organization. The team is diligently working on a 5-year strategic plan for the Florence Fire and Medical Department, set to be presented to the town manager for approval upon completion. Simultaneously, the annual report is underway, aligning both documents with the fiscal year. As part of their proactive approach, I just want to say thank you for being here, Ms. Representative Martinez. I know you do.
I have to go over the floor by 10.
I know you mentioned that, so thank you. So as part of this proactive approach, the staff has formed an awards committee, and they are gearing up for the Florence Fire Medical Department Awards ceremony to highlight the department's accomplishments over the past year. In addition, the CERT team plays a vital role in supporting our emergency response professionals during calls and trainings, contributing resource, skills, training. All of this enhances the safety. In CERT training, citizens acquire essential skills such as managing utilities, putting out a small fire, providing basic first aid, and conducting search and rescue operations. They also learn to organize themselves and spontaneous volunteers effectively while collecting disaster intelligence to help aid responders. Beyond their emergency and disaster services, the CERT team actively participates in various community-focused events. They're frequently called upon to support firefighting staff during emergencies, and they also provide training to both their team and our local community. This year, the team secured a grant from Firehouse Subs to acquire fire extinguisher prop utilized for teaching community members proper handheld techniques and fire extinguisher usage. Additionally, the team performs routine maintenance on numerous automatic external defibrillators across the country. Also, the CERT team plays a significant role in our local toy drive. Their involvement includes participation in parades to collect toys, hosting pancake breakfasts to serve the community, and while collecting toys and actively participating in wrapping and delivering hundreds of toys to those in need in the greater Florence community and beyond. Their multifaceted contributions exemplify their example of being service to our town of Florence and the community's overall safety and well-being. Along with these priorities, our Florence Fire and Medical Department remains focused on procuring and maintaining emergency vehicles that they use and rely on daily. However, this process has faced challenges due to continued supply disruptions, labor shortages. We've ordered vehicles and they get pushed out because of these delays, but we understand it. We work with the organizations and the companies, and despite these challenges, the town has approved the purchase of 4 new fire apparatuses, and the initial delivery scheduled for January 2024 involves 2,000-gallon water tender. The second is a Type 1 fire engine. Ordered over a year ago, it has recently received its final specification approval, and it's anticipated to arrive June of 2024. The third is a $2 million aerial ladder, and it's set to go for bid shortly, which is expected in 18 to 24 months or so. And the fourth involves the expedited acquisition of a new or used engine, which is going to support our frontline duties as soon as it becomes available. Now we are going to turn our attention to the Florence Police Department. Chief Wells and his team reached a significant milestone by becoming accredited in July of 2021. And this process of accreditation is a continual journey, and it requires the department to abide by 177 standards with proof of compliance each year. We're proud to say that the department is up to date on their compliance procedures, and they're eagerly anticipating reaccreditation through the Arizona Law Enforcement Accreditation Agency in July of 2024. The commitment to reaccreditation ensures our police department maintains standardized performance and consistently delivers excellent service to our citizens. The police department has collaborated with Vitana to implement a first responder wellness program secured through grant funding. And the police department recognizes that our first responders often see and deal with traumatic situations, and they do not always have an opportunity to fully process these events before responding to their next call for service. This program allows each officer to spend approximately 20 to 30 minutes off the road, focusing on increasing their brain performance and resilience, allowing them to be better prepared and to continue on to their shift after that stressing event. They were able to de-stress. It's aligned with the department's commitment to the 21st century policing, with officers' wellness and safety serving as the sixth pillar. We actively seek and create opportunities for our first responders to optimize their health and performance, reinforcing our dedication to serving our community. In addition, we find opportunities to involve our citizens in policing practices, to enhance transparency, to foster trust. We've established a standing board comprised of 4 community members tasked with reviewing the use of force incidents. This board provides the chief of police with insight into matters of importance and suggested changes if needed. The commitment underscores our continuous efforts in strengthening the bond between law enforcement and the community that we proudly serve. The town of Florence is proud to maintain our status as one of the safest towns in Arizona. This is so near and dear to my heart because we have every year always invested so much with our public safety, making sure that they have the staffing, the equipment, the training, and what they need to succeed. And we want to make sure that we continue ensuring that they have what they need so they can continue serving the community. Speaking of serving the community, our police department has been very much so focused on filling their vacancies. And while this process has been a little bit challenging, I'm very proud and delighted to announce that all of our town of Florence police officer positions have been filled. When the police chief brought all of the individuals at our recent council meeting and shared with council and with the community that every position, police officer, firefighter, and he introduced every single employee, gave a little bit of background knowledge of who they were, how they came to Florence. There was even a father-son, grandson combination. I mean, thank you, Chief. This achievement was made possible by making substantial investments in the town's salary scale, and these enhancements benefited all town employees and reflect our commitment to investing in our most valuable asset, which is our people. This is crucial for sustaining competitive wages within the greater Florence area. These investments reaffirm our dedication to attracting and retaining top-tiered professionals, strengthening our ability to deliver exceptional services to our residents. As we look to our future, I am filled with hope. I am filled with optimism on the journey that we all will have ahead. Together, we possess the capacity to mold Florence's destiny and to craft a community that we can all be proud of. With our united efforts and our unwavering resolve, I'm certain that we can overcome any obstacle, ensuring that Florence continues to be a vibrant and flourishing community, a place for residents, professionals, leisure seekers. The weather's turning very nice outside. As we close this morning, I do want to extend my heartfelt gratitude for your presence here today. I am looking forward to exciting updates and advancements that are on the town of Florence's horizon. As I prepare for future opportunities, it is no secret that this does mark my final State of the Town address. However, I do harbor absolute faith in our capable town team we've assembled, our town leaders, and their commitment to Florence's welfare. In these remaining 8 months, I pledge to steer the team towards collected triumphs as we all work together. And in closing, here's to ensuring prosperity and expansion of our cherished town. So thank you so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed yourself this morning. I hope you learned a little something if you didn't already know about all of the amazing things that are occurring in our town. I want to say thank you to our staff that all made this possible. I mean, they set everything up, but they made sure everything that was working. Our Greater Florence Chamber of Commerce and all of our sponsors. Thank you. Mr. Roger Beatty.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. And I wouldn't be doing my job as the chamber person if I just didn't add just a little bit. So James just left, either walked out, but his economic development team is making Pinal County known throughout the world with all the businesses and everything that's going on. I would argue a little bit that Florence is making people want to come to Pinal County to visit and to live. Up here, there's a couple of events, just a small amount. If you come to Florence between, sorry, I walked over there the wrong way, between like August and March, every single weekend there's something here to do with the people welcoming visitors from all over the country. We have Windmill Winery, which holds hundreds of weddings a year, and I would imagine half those people come back to visit, to come and see Florence and see Pinal County. I know the Chamber's working with Pinal County and Coolidge on some tourism advertising that has been very successful in bringing people from all over the Southwest United States. So people are coming to Pinal County maybe to work a little bit, but they're coming to Florence to live and to visit. Just a quick announcement, the food that you got maybe was a little bit weird for breakfast, but we wanted to highlight some of the new restaurants and some of the old restaurants that have been around forever. So the Rice Krispie treats from Florence Fudge Shop, we had some, I didn't even get to taste it, you guys all ate it too quickly, something from the new barbecue shop, but something from all the restaurants around town. Hopefully you'll come back and visit some of them and give them your business, because they are amazing, they're doing amazing things, and they're actually causing some of the problems for the town, because some of the parking and stuff, we're having a little bit of an issue. So, but again, for the mayor, thank you for all coming out. Thank you to SRP, thank you to Cox, thank you to APS, and thank you to Florence Copper over there in the corner for making this happen. It really is a special place, and we like bragging about it. And drive home safely. Go stop at the Pinal County Historical Society, show them, learn a little bit more about what's going on in Florence before you leave, or stop on Main Street and just see all the great things. Thank you.